Hey everyone, we are back and we have an update finally from Intellivision themselves. It's been about 8 months since the last time they've had any sort of update, and this message was sent out, and I'll just read off what the message says here. It says, "The last 18 months since becoming the CEO has been an extremely difficult time for the Intellivision business. A long list of disappointments from both inside and outside of the company had to be taken head on." I wonder if he's talking about inside the company being, taking on Tommy. Anyways, getting back to this. During this time, we laid off a large portion of our staff, restructured a management team, and began the process of reevaluating every aspect of the business, which included the path that lay ahead for Intellivision. What we have distilled down from the countless hours of self-assessment is that we are, or more accurately, wish to be, in the business of creating a living room experience that brings people of various ages together in group play. It is the experience between people sitting in the same room that will be our primary measure of success. This, first and foremost, comes from offering great content. So I'm guessing he's trying to say that, trying to butter us up for the bad news that's going to happen about the hardware itself. As an entertainment business, we realize that creating great content requires world-class partners and a focus on strategies where we can effectively achieve the necessary level of excellence to succeed. To this end, we will be announcing a string of new partnerships. It's that word partnerships again. A string of new partnerships that will not only help bring fun and innovative content that captures the Amico experience, but also bolsters and celebrates our content's appeal by 1. Licensing our IP to development partners who have product pedigrees that are creatively aligned and best poised to bring something great to market. 2. Leveraging our IPs in ways that ensures delivery on Amico, but additional expands our content to entirely new audiences Intellivision would otherwise be unable to reach. And 3. Acquiring acquiring new IP that embodies Amico and fits our strategic focus. This will include licensing IP for other platforms where it makes sense to do so. So I'm not going to break this down completely yet, but acquiring, I thought they were nearly bankrupt, so how are they going to acquire anyone new? And this sounding like the same update from last September. But let's continue. Our commitment to delivering a unique and innovative platform that brings people together has not wavered. What has changed is our philosophy on how to deliver that experience. The business environment is quite different from what it was in 2018 when the original Intellivision business plan was put together. We cannot solely be dependent on a traditional hardware console business model. The cost and time to scale such a business is too great. We must be more creative in how we deploy our intended entertainment experience, not only delivering a better experience for our customers, but also reducing the time and cost to scale the business. So basically what they're saying is the original idea that Tommy had is a dumb idea, and that hasn't changed from 2018. It was a dumb idea back then, and the world hasn't changed at all since then. Like, I know COVID happened, but it was a bad idea then, and just now they're admitting it's a bad idea. So it continues by saying, "We want to assure our fans that shipping a console remains part of our product strategy. The development and hands-on testing of our pilot units have been a successful step forward. As a testament of this progress, we are pleased to share you this video of a father and son playing Shark Shark on one of the pilot units in their home." And there is a link, and it's a link to Mike Mullis and his son playing Shark Shark, and of course they're showing those guys, or not the son, but Mike. He's a king of the shills, I guess, him and DJC. So you can find the link if you want, but trust me, you're not missing anything. It's the same old Shark Shark, and Mike shilling for it hard. As part of our expanded strategy, we also plan to bring the Amico experience to other hardware platforms, starting with mobile devices, under the name Amico Home. Like PlayStation Home? I don't know. Amico Home will dramatically reduce the hardware footprint needed to enjoy Amico games and provide more developers the opportunity to explore creative potential of in-room multiplayer games with our innovative physical and smartphone controllers. Okay, that's pretty interesting. What are they talking about, like the app? Because that's not really innovative. And are they planning to sell the controllers separately, which will link to your smartphone? I don't know. This broadening of the talent pool will bring new ideas in gaming that will shape the future of Intellivision and our place in the market. We are excited for this future and what it means for bringing the Amico experience to the public. Those who supported Intellivision early on help set the foundation for all that we have been able to achieve. I should, I don't have time, but I should enter a montage here of all the parties they had in the office and the massive, the massive office they rent and the trips that Hans had to Dubai and everywhere else. Yes, good job for those folks who supported the foundation of where they are now. Getting back to this, it says in the coming weeks, those that have maintained a deposit will be able to sign in and verify their spot on the priority list, Amico Club list. The Amico Club list will be used as the primary mechanism to prioritize access to special products, early access to new games, and other unique offers. More details to follow. So, sounding like they're telling you, well, if you made a pre-order a deposit, it's going just to the software. You're not getting hardware. So it ends with, again, we thank you for your patience and support as we chart a new course for Intellivision and establish our own unique position in the vast and vibrant video game industry. Phil Adam, CEO. So that update, was it really much of an update? It sounded very similar to their previous one that they have. And it sounds like they're quitting on the hardware business and admitting that it was a bad idea even from the start. And so the games they're like they show Shark. I'm guessing they're going to be selling the pack-in games, and there will be no such thing as a pack-in game anymore because Shark was one of the pack-in games. And what's going to happen with all the other games they had? Because they had a few other games like that were third-party, I guess you would say, like the Graviators or whatever it was called. What's up? What is happening with those games? Are those still going to come on the Amico? Or are those people who just moved on and just going to release their own version of the game on Steam? That's what it sounds like. So I don't even think they have many completed games. They had Astro Blast or Astro Smash. This Tank Battle, is that even complete? Like, have they removed all the stolen assets? I don't know. I can't. Amico Home too. What? Really? That's not the most original name. How many people are actually going to find this, even know of it? Because how are you going to find this? It's not going to be covered on any of the gaming sites. How much money are they really going to pull in selling Shark, considering Feeding Frenzy right now, and Feeding Frenzy 2, which looks a lot better and is super old, is only selling for 99 cents on Steam? I don't know. It's a lot of questions. I assume they're just doing all this so they don't get sued. And I'm also curious about the Republic campaign, because there was a promise of hardware and split profits. Is anything happening with that? I also have to chuckle that they send this update, but they don't update the Republic webpage with the people who actually invested in money into it. How's Smash J2 going to find out where his $10,000 has gone? He's going to have to search, well, I guess on my channel, because not too many people are actually covering Amico anymore. Well, the Reddit, Intellivision_Amico subreddit, still doing a pretty good job. Lots of good content. I recommend people reading that. And on the Amico Discord. Always good times. But getting back to this update, it's not much of an update. I thought I'd pull up the update from last September. And I won't read word for word, but basically he had said that their goal was to have a small pilot run. So I'm guessing that's not happening anymore. And he next mentioned that they had a licensing deal with the BBG Entertainment Group. That's the people who did Dyna Blaster and Brain Duel. And those games are going on that new Hans Ipich, whatever the hell that thing is called, the virtual reality thing in the car. So I don't see how Amico can capture on these two games. I don't know. And yeah, his last update from September was basically we're hoping to licensing some games, generate money from the IPs that they currently have, which they don't really have a lot. That's the funny part. They don't really have a massive catalog of, well, first of all, IPs at all, but the IPs that actually people would give a crap about. No one really cares about these games from 40, 50 years ago. So, I don't know. Not much I can say. What do you guys think? I'm just more so curious, when are they going bankrupt? Where's Tommy Tallarico? Where in the world is Tommy Tallarico?
Where in the world is
Tommy Tallarico? He's the chief, creative officer? He's still part of the team. No mention of him at all. We saw him at Video Games Live in Chile, but no mention of him. I'm also curious. So they're talking about in their update creating more games. Who's gonna fund these new games, and who's gonna make these games? Because they're just down to John Avocado and nobody else. Lots of questions. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And if we hear anything else, I'll let you know. I believe Slopes has a hands-on with Shark coming out this week. Might be interesting to check that out. Can't imagine too much you can talk about the game though, considering it's pretty basic, and I still think, even with the latest video that they showed, like Mike Mullis showed, that the Hater game that Gatoroo's made looks better. And imagine if Gatoroo's had more than like 1 day to make that game. Imagine if he took 2 or 3 days. I'm pretty sure it'd be far better than what Shark shows. Either way, let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed this update. If we hear anything else, I'll let you know, and I'll see you in the next video.